I got a word to share to all the beings on the planet that is now in awareness of the new year with the spring equinox. I want to send out good vibrations to all the beings on the planet that's raising their frequency, that's working with their heart chakra, with compassion and courage and forgiveness and overstanding. Basically, anybody that's living through the spirit. What spirit? Your own spirit. Your own spirit. That's what spirit I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no Holy Spirit, no fathers, no lords, no gods. I'm talking to the God, goddesses, the spirits that's awakened today. In this generation, in this room. I'm not talking about no old Egypt shit, no nothing. I'm talking to all the gods and goddesses, all the creators of their own reality and perception that are raising their frequency right here, right now, with this spring equinox, with the moon and the sun in Pisces. God damn it, my fucking moon. I'm talking to you. I want to share my experience that I had and a few things that I had to overcome in such a short period of time. But the spirit is not of time. So really, it really felt like, I graduated from fucking, I guess you could say middle school or some shit like that. I'm going to say middle school for right now. I had some experiences with drugs usage. I also experienced a lot of physical and mental, spiritual confusion, pain, and frustration from the decisions I made, believing in a false reality, a fake perception that was told to me that I believed in. My truth is not your truth. Your truth is your truth. My truth is my truth. But it's still the truth. I can only go from my own experiences. Okay? For about 2 to 3 years now, I stopped praying. I stopped praying because I put two and two together that every time I prayed, things would work out. And then once again, things will fuck up again. I couldn't pray no fucking more, basically. I couldn't pray no more. I couldn't study no more. Because it's like, what the fuck? This Bible is contradicting itself. And now I know why it's a contradiction. Because that Bible is not to be used literal like these events actually took place in reality. It's an allegory, which my cousin told me this shit so fucking long ago. But everybody wakes up in their own time. Everybody's seed is planted and prepared to grow at its own pace. So if you're just waking up or you have not awakened yet, which I hope you have and should because the energy is here from Tiamat. The Tiamat energy is on the throne. Tiamat, the mother of this fucking galaxy, realm we exist in, this planet, the mother, the dark matter, the void, primordial waters, the feminine energy, which has nothing to do with sex, has nothing to do with, I got a dick and you got a pussy and all that. The feminine energy is just the nurturing energy, the compassionate energy that we all possess. Just like I have masculine energy. I'm very providing. I'm stability. I'm fucking calm in the storm, all that shit. But also I'm nurturing in my own way. That is every being. That is every being. So when you feel compassion, don't think you fucking gay. Cause you got a fucking heart, nigga. Use that shit. Because you got to have a balance on this polar shift. You cannot be leaning more to the left or more to the right. You have to balance yourself. And how do you do that? By knowing your own spirit and trusting in yourself. Not relying on somebody else's spirit or what some dead-ass spirit told you is the truth about you going to heaven and hell and all that. You create your heaven. You create your hell. Your heaven will be a hell to somebody else, and somebody else fucking hell will be your fucking heaven. That's for everybody here, because everybody is living through their own perception. And for a long time, our perception has been dictated off of fucking lies, indoctrination, bullying, conquering, the fucking beat up, tear down, conquer energy. Which the feminine energy is chaotic. So the powers that were is aware of this, and they've been causing disasters all over our planet on purpose to get motherfuckers feared the fuck up, and so they can control the masses. That's not how the chaotic energy supposed to work. The chaotic energy is just an energy that changes. It's not going to stay the same. And if you're not prepared for change, then you are asleep. And now it's the time for you to awaken. I'm blowing the trumpet to awaken the spirits of the people that are asleep, or this is for the people who have just awakened, or you have been awoke for some time and you just seeking the same thing I'm seeking, the same thing a lot of people are seeking. That is the wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance, the AI ability of your fucking DNA, your conscious, your chakras, your kundalini. All of these things are embedded in you. And now it's the time for you to raise your vibration and frequency. We don't have no excuse, because the spring equinox is here, and our healer, our father, the sun, is out. Ready to embrace us through healing and to give us the information that we need. I came on here to discuss my past drug addiction, but I'm just in my spirit, so I'm just going to say what my spirit is telling me to say. It's coming out this way, and that's how I'm going. Because I was in my kitchen, cleaning up, preparing myself for a transition, and I wind up start talking to myself, and I'm saying things that I feel like other people need to hear this. So I decided to get on here and record myself. With that being said, we all have had some type of addiction in our lives that have put us in the pits, has blinded us. Don't be hard on yourself, but also do not stay in that addiction. Do not let your physical form be the reason for your death. Do not let your physical form continue to mask your spiritual form. You are not this body, and there's a lot of things in this body that we were not aware of because it was hidden from us for a lot of fucking ages. But now it's the time that it's a free-for-all, and it's an energy out there that's available to every person, every being on this planet. And it's up to you to decide what you want to do with this incredible energy. From the mother, Tiamat, the dark matter, the primordial waters, which we all derive. It has nothing to do with your race. It has nothing to do with where you come from, American, not American. I first want to say that I do not sign no esoteric contracts to any motherfucking label, like I'm black, like I'm brown, like I'm motherfucking African, American, Asian, whatever stereotype. I am. That's it. Because the spirit is of no thing. And we're just using these physical forms to express ourselves on this planet. But you cannot continue to keep being so dense, which means it's holding yourself down like rocks, because you're not using your chakras are not spinning, they're not activated, or they're not spinning the right way, your emotions and your oceans is all misaligned. You don't have no self-control of yourself, and this is where the addiction part come in. You could be addicted to some kind of physical thing and feel that you need that in order to live. But that's not true, because your physical form will pass away, but your spirit is eternal. So once you leave this physical form, you're going to go into another physical form. What kind of form will be up to you, or how dense you are. Would you have to reincarnate and do this again? Would I have to reincarnate and do this again? My future goal is to become a supernova. So whatever I have to do, whatever shadow work need to be done, and shadow work is just going into yourself and figuring out why you feel a certain type of way. What childhood event occurred that aligns you up with these ideas and these thoughts that cause you to think this way and feel this way about your whole existence? You have to go back to nothing. You have to go back to remembering nothing. You have to go back to when you was a child and you could imagine and you just needed 2 sticks and 2 rocks, but you seen the whole fucking universe. There you can create. There you can heal. There you can love. There is your space. So I just wanted to record this and wish everybody a motherfucking beautiful spring equinox. I want y'all to fucking blow the trumpet. Speak your truth. Do your spiritual healing. Get your crystals. Get your herbs. Get hella fucking sunlight. Meditate on some candles. Get you some ancestry money to burn to your ancestors. Do your research on the goddess that you connected to. And let that God and goddess rise inside of you through your kundalini, which is through your spinal cord. Be careful with the kundalini energy, waking up your kundalini if it's not already woken. Because if you don't have yourself grounded enough to control that fire that's going to come up your spine, it can turn into something that's not for your favor. Trust me, I know. That kundalini energy is not a joke. Okay? Feel like a burning going up your motherfucking back. But it's a good sensation because it makes you feel alive and accelerated. And you feel like, there's endless possibilities and that you can accomplish anything. But you want to manage that emotion and those feelings through that kundalini energy because you don't want to go out there and self-destruct. The spirit will guide you and protect you. And if you need to be set down, and because you're not doing it yourself, that's what the spirit will do. Because that is my experience with my kundalini being activated and me still in the practice of learning Thyself and having to be set down during Capricorn. So, this is Mama Nova. I love you. Peace. And keep on evolving, motherfuckers. Keep on evolving.